Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Baraka the Best here. You might be wondering, Baraka, why are we seeing the back of Proxima Midnight? Well, the truth is, it's not only Proxima Midnight. If I slide you out further. What does it look like? Look at how epic that looks just now. You can see all their weapons hanging out. Well, I thought that it'd be time that I'd break down and do my first ever MCU collection. And this isn't even in my room. This is just in my MCU Marvel Legends room, my collection. Now, I didn't have like a long, narrow table in my room to do this on, so I ended up going to my parents' bedroom and I used this long bench that they have. So that's why there's a bed right here. I'm sorry about that, but yes. Here we are. So, let me roll you guys outward and just get a nice view of the crowd. Proxima Midnight, Carl Mordo. Some of these figs may come to a surprise of you because I haven't showed you guys them in video yet. Crossbones, aka, I forgot his name. Rumlow. Red Skull. Ronin and Red Skull. Blue and red. R and R. Loki. This fig may come as a surprise to you. Yes, Ultron. I made a video about him, but then I didn't upload it because I didn't finish it. So, we'll get to him in a second. Thanos. This is probably the video that you guys know the most of. He's made a lot of cameos in my vids. Iron Man, Infinity War, Captain America. These are my favorite versions of the figs. Well, Iron Man in this version, I like Mark 7 a lot, but it's just this one's starting to have paint problems, issues with me. So, and both right now, I think it looks better right now. So, here, but I still like the Mark 1, but I'll talk about it later. Iron Man, Captain America, Civil War version. Thor, Infinity War with Stormbreaker looking epic. Iron Man. Sweet. Captain America. Infinity War. Black Widow, Infinity War. Iron Spider, Infinity War. I know there's only been one version of him, but hey, there could be others in the future, especially in Spider-Man Far From Home coming out next year. Star-Lord, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Doctor Strange, Astral Form. Doctor Strange. Groot, Baby Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Rocket. Wasp from Ant-Man and the Wasp. Ant-Man from Ant-Man and the Wasp. Falcon from Avengers Infinity War. Winter Soldier, Infinity War. Nakia, Black Panther. So here they are. Here are all of them. Just take a zoom out and give you guys a nice look. Here they are. The MCU Marvel Legends that I have. I have some non-MCU Marvel Legends, but it's only like 3, and those were the only ones that I got to get the Thanos BAF. Which I'm starting to have doubts on. I don't know if I want that fig anymore, because now there's this 3-pack that I feel like I kind of ripped myself off on. But hey, let's start off. Now, here, Nakia. I've done an unboxing video about her, so I won't be talking about her very long. I do like this fig. I ran into some loose problems. I got her half off, which I thought was an amazing deal. I gave a stop because she was on clearance, but I ran into some issues with the legs, but it's alright. It's alright. It's actually kind of good. I love this fig, actually. It's actually really fun to pose. Like, putting her into positions. I feel like I would play with her a lot more often if I had other Black Panther figs, but I do play with her a lot, and I like posing her with Ultron for some reason, even though they've never met. But hey, the two both have vibranium, right? Winter Soldier. I do like this fig a lot. The arm, I feel like I play with the arm too much, so it's becoming kind of loose. But I do like this fig a lot. The only downside to it is I think that the beard should have been more, on there, because in the movie he actually had a beard, Sebastian Stan. So yeah, I love the Falcon. I like posing him in flying modes. Well, not really posing, more like just playing with them. Like if one of my heroes, if I ever play with them and then they're like falling, come down there and save the day. Like posing him with Captain America, Winter Soldier, and and Crossbones, and sometimes Ant-Man. I feel like these two, I like posing these two because they both have like kind of same colors and everything. I like the red on them. But yeah, Ant-Man, not much about him. For some reason, the arm on mine pops off. This fist arm. So I don't know why that pops off, but oh well. It's nice. It's a nice fig, though. I'm very happy to have it. Like the interchangeable heads. Wasp, 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 wasp. Wasp, wasp, wasp. The fig that introduced me to collecting MCU Marvel Legends, and not just Infinity War Marvel Legends, I do like her a lot. I really do. I mean, like, I had ran into some trouble because her earpieces were always falling off. But it's fine. I mean, I lost one temporarily, so then I didn't use the helmet, but then I found it on the floor, so it's good now. I'm just trying to be more cautious about those earpieces. Little antennas off her ears. Alright, Rocket. Love this fig. Love it. Although he has a lot of parts that pop off, though. I mean, it's not necessarily like they pop off when you don't want them to. It's just like you can take them off, which isn't bad. It isn't bad at all. It's still a sturdy fig. It's kind of like interchangeable hands, but instead of interchangeable hands, he also has interchangeable feet and stuff like that. But I do like this fig. I think that it has a lot of articulation for how small it is. I heard that the other one, the one from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, that Rocket wasn't as articulated, so I heard that this one was better. Love the baby Groot. I don't know why I play with him so much, even though he's, pretty much unplayable. Because, he's just a little baby. But I love him. Astral Doctor Strange. I ended up playing with this fig a lot more than I had originally thought. So, I ended up liking him a lot. I don't know why. I just really like him. I heard a lot of people have been giving this figure heat when they had been getting him, but hey, I actually kind of like this fig. I mean, I really like it a lot. I don't know why. I feel like it's just because the paint apps, I don't have to worry about paint apps in case I ever, scratch this figure, The only thing about this is that sometimes the skirt can hinder the articulation on the legs, but it's fine. Star-Lord! I like this fig a lot. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I don't play with him too much, but I do like posing him and stuff. And I do like posing him next to the rest of the Guardians of the Galaxy figs. Sometimes I do little battles with him and Ultron. Ultron's gonna finish it a lot. Okay, Iron Spider. Like this fig. I mean, people really, really, really want this fig. I mean, I got lucky when I found two at Walmart about in July, but a lot of people really, really, really want this fig, and that surprised me. I didn't know that this fig would be in such high demand, but hey, he is, so what can you do? But I do like him. I just feel like I'd like him a lot more if they had included his little Waldos, the legs that pop out of his back. So yeah. Black Widow, love this fig. I like posing her with all of the guns that I have for my MCU figures. I've lost one of her fists, the fist to her left arm, but it's okay. These little things right here, I feel like I'd like them better if they were like little pistols on her thighs, but oh well. They pop off really easily though. I like posing her with a lot of big guns. Yeah. Captain America, Avengers Infinity War. This is probably, of the 6 main Avengers, I just feel like this, of the 6 main Avengers and Marvel Legends that I have, this Captain America is probably the least favorite of my two. Probably just because the face sculpt looks so weird, and it just doesn't look like Chris Evans, If you ask me, this looks more like John Krasinski from A Quiet Place. camera doesn't want to focus, but yeah. Iron Man Mark 7 from the Avengers. Like this fig, I liked it when I got it. It's just, I ran into a lot of issues with it. First of all, the shoulder pads keep on popping off, so I ended up just removing those after I lost one of them. So yeah, now it doesn't have one of these shoulder pads anymore, so I don't use the other one. But I mean, it doesn't make the figure look too bad, especially because those shoulder pads would hinder the articulation a lot. But it's also just because on the back flaps, I've been running into some paint problems. Like, even if you, like, even if you just, like, touch it a little with your, like, finger or your fingernail or something, then the paint would scratch off. If you look closely, you see what I'm talking about. But I like this fig. There was some paint bleeding on mine. And apparently this fig and the Captain America Crossbones 2-pack are now on clearance at Target. So if you go to your local Target, you can get these figs, both of the packs for like $30, $40. So 3 figs for $40. That's actually not bad. And plus their 10th anniversary, so yeah, I just wish I'd brought my Captain America Crossbones when it was on sale. But I still got it for a good price. I price matched it, so. Anyways, we're moving on to Thor. I love this Thor from Infinity War. I like posing him with Ultron, stuff like that. I love his Mjolnir. The only thing about this fig, I actually have nothing really bad about this fig. I just wish I had more Asgardians. But I like posing him with Rocket and Groot. I feel like they make a nice dynamic team. Dynamic trio. Yeah, I like this fig a lot. I was really lucky to find him too. I heard that he and Black Widow and Spider-Man are also in very high demand. So these are, I mean, like the collectors are out here, man. But I found like 3 of these stores, and I'm starting to see Black Widow around a lot more often. Saw her at like 3 places already. So yeah. Captain America. I like this Captain America primarily because of the shield. I love the shield. I needed a Captain America shield. I was going to buy Vance Astro for the Captain America shield, but then I was just like, you know what? Nah, because Loki was there, and I needed more, and I'm primarily looking for MCU figs, so I was just like, nope, going with Loki. But I like this fig a lot, and I feel like he really suits well with the shield. I also like posing him with Ultron. Yeah, nice fig. Iron Man from Infinity War. I like this fig a lot, really. The only thing that really holds him back for me is his lack of accessories. And, you know, for Iron Man Mark 50, the accessories are what's really the main thing that helps you with posing him. Because it's not a conventional Iron Man suit. It's Tony Stark's peak of engineering. So, like, if you would get this fig, you'd mostly like to pose him in Iron Man Mark 50 with accessories. So they released this Iron Man Mark 50 twice, and I thought that for the first 10 years one, they would maybe include some little accessories, maybe like the jetpack thing that he had on his back, or I don't know, maybe some of those like little swords that he sticks on the side of his arms, kind of like what they did for what's his name? War Machine, how they had the little gun emplacements on his side, but this one doesn't have any of that. He just has the fists and the his repulsor blast hands, which is okay, but that's one of the things that holds him back. But I really like this fig. It was my first Marvel Legend I've ever gotten, so it was nice. And it's just sometimes it's just the paint that holds this fig back, because you can see the paint differences right there. Alright, moving on to Thanos. I was happy to have built this fig, except it's just right after I had built him and collected some other MCU Marvel Legends, I started collecting the first 10 years series. And in the first 10 years series, I started finding out, I found out that there was a 3-pack, an Infinity War 3-pack, with a better looking Thanos, with another different type of arm, and Doctor Strange and all them with an interchangeable head. So I was upset. I was very upset to have seen this guy. I mean, to have found this guy and realized that the other ones were on lower prices. Cause like you ended up buying an entire wave to build this fig. So I ended up buying 3 figs that I didn't really want, which was the Serpent Society, Taskmaster, and Songbird. So, yeah, but I do like this fig. I like having a Thanos fig. But, you know, I just wish I had bought in that 3-pack. But it's actually okay because that 3-pack is actually... I found out that... I thought that collectors would be all over it. But I'm actually starting to see it a lot now. Like, at first, I didn't even see it in Targets. But I started seeing it at, like, literally every single GameStop that I go to. And then I started seeing it in, Targets and stuff. So I feel like this clearance pack, if you go to Target, soon this clearance pack will be on sale. I mean, that pack would be on sale. So I'm not really bummed out about that. But I like having this Thanos fig. I think it looks good. It's just the paint and it's just the lack of accessories that this fig came with. Although I know that that's what it is, because Build-A-Figures don't come with accessories mostly. Except for that new Apocalypse, which I hope that people put more... I hope that Hasbro starts putting actual accessories into packs for Build-A-Figures, because these figs aren't cheap, man. We like to have some variety with them as well, you know? Alright, moving on. Ultron. Now we're on the villain side of the list completely. Now, Ultron. You guys probably didn't know that I have him. I made a video on him and everything, but I just never uploaded it because I didn't finish it. But I got this fig, and I know that some of you guys will be saying, oh, Baraka, it's a new fig, you're going to praise it like crazy. But, you know, actually, I actually really like this fig. Like, I've been keeping an eye on him for a while. I never thought that I needed an Ultron, but then I found out that First 10 Years was releasing one, but I was just like, oh, no, this is getting released in December. Then all of a sudden, Best Buy gets it, and then I go around, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. I actually need this in my life because it's a fig. It's a figure that's not a Build-A-Figure that's also a really crucial Marvel villain, which I actually really liked. I liked Age of Ultron, and I liked Ultron as a villain. I love James Spader. But, you know, I really do love this fig. Really do love it. I love the paint apps. I just love the silver that it comes with. And I wasn't wanting to go buy the old Build-A-Figure because this one just pops to me. It looks better. So yeah, I ended up finding him at a Best Buy. I had my allowance money, and I'm just like, okay, why not? Alright, Loki. Low-key, I do like this fig. But I actually low-key ran into some problems. Okay, I'll stop with the low-key ones. But first off, this is the same thing as all the other collectors have. Its arms... completely just like it's his cape. It's not molded on like Thor's is. His cape is literally like they're like pegs, and you need to fit it in. You need to like there's like, you know, these little things that you need to fit it in, and also it kind of hinders the articulation. So whenever you try to move the arms up, here, look under. Mine is already starting to come undone. If you guys can see it that well. But, you know, it's just starting to hinder the articulation, and, you know, yeah. Plus, I just wish that this fig, I bought this fig full price, and I just wish that he came with our accessories, because, you know, just a little accessories could go a long way to helping a fig like Loki. Plus, also, his helmet thing, this, one of these, antler things, little spikes on it. This one pops off, and I don't know why. But yeah, I like it. I usually post it with that big gun that Black Widow's holding. Kind of like from like Thor Ragnarok. Little hint of Thor Ragnarok. Alright, Ronan the Accuser. I like this fig a lot. I don't play with him too much, mostly because I think the good figs that I have, like the nice... decent looking ones like Ultron and Thor. I mean like Ronan and Thor and just all them decent looking figs and like Star-Lord, I usually don't play with. I just keep them somewhere. And, just to make them look good. But this figure looks so good in every pose. But the only thing that really holds this figure back for me, and it's not even that much of an issue. It's just that eventually as you play with him, you know how sometimes when you get figs and they have accessories, you need to fit them into the hands, but the hands are too small. So you ended up stretching them out to get the hands in there. But now I ended up doing that, and the weight of the thing is starting to pull the hands down. Which, I don't know. I mean, it just doesn't fit in there as snug as it does used to. Because the hands were so small, but I ended up stretching them out too much. But I like this fig. Love it. The only thing that's really bad about it is that the head doesn't turn. But I don't play with this fig too much. Because I didn't have that. This was actually my first Guardians of the Galaxy movie fig. For all of you guys who didn't know. This is my first one that I've ever gotten. And then I got Star-Lord and Rocket and Groot. But it's pretty much my only one, and it was just my first one, so I didn't have a lot of figs for him to like play with compatibly. Cause think about it, he's never met Iron Man, he's never met Captain America, he's never met any of the Avengers actually in the MCU. So, the only fig that I had that he really had ties with was, if you think about it, just really Thanos. And I never, I started playing with him now because I did like this Infinity War thing yesterday. This, Infinity Stone battle thing a couple of days ago, which was just, oh my gosh, this video is getting long. Okay, I like this fig. I like it a lot. It's a cool fig. Alright, next up. Red Skull, love this fig. I ended up liking him more than I thought that I would. The only thing bad about him is that the legs, the legs don't move forward. They have no joint there, and they can move side to side, but they don't move forward. And his boots don't swivel either. But at least the legs turn side to side, but it's just the ankles, But I like this fig. I like him with the suit. I like him a lot. It's just I never used him with the other heads, so, oh well. Crossbones. Love this fig a lot. Love it. I don't play with him too much. I like playing with him with the Captain America figs and all them. But I ended up posing him more than I usually do play with them. But it's okay. Koromoto, a fairly new fig, but I don't play with him a lot at all. I just pose him. Because if you think about it, I don't have a lot of Doctor Strange figs. The only fig that he really has ties to is Doctor Strange, and even that Doctor Strange is in astral form. So there's really nobody for him to, connect with. So, but hopefully when Doctor Strange 2 comes out, I'll start playing with this fig a lot more often because Baron Mordo in the comics, he was a villain, so yeah. Proxima Midnight, my first ever Marvel MCU villain that I've ever gotten, except she isn't really a villain. But I like her a lot, She's a nice fig. Yeah. The only problem I really have with her is that this leg is longer than that leg. So I don't know why. Which is why you can see this leg I had to curve this leg side. But it's alright. So let me go on to my final thought. Well guys, these are all my MCU Marvel Legends, heroes, villains. I hope that you enjoyed this video, sorry that it went off a little long, I just got carried away with my thoughts. But I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. And comment, like, subscribe if you enjoy my YouTube channel. I know that I'm pretty sloppy, I know that I don't edit. But hey, I really don't know how to. All details discovered. But my friends are giving me, little stuff. And it's just that I don't have any video editors because I record on my phone. So, well. Just a little guy trying to survive out there, just telling the world about his Marvel Legends. But alright, guys. I'll see you later. Hope that you enjoyed the video. In total, I think that this is about 20-something. Okay, hold on. Let me count. In total, including little baby Groot, this is a total of 24 MCU minifigures. So, yeah. 24 MCU Marvel Legends. Yeah. And I have 5 other non-MCU non-MCU 6-inch figures. But, just stuff like that. But I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and if I was to pick a favorite, it would definitely be Ultron for the villains. If I was to pick a favorite for the heroes, it would definitely probably be a close tie between Astral Doctor Strange, the Captain America with the shield, and Baby Groot. Now, I'll see you guys next time. And you know what I'm going to do next? I'm going to come up with a list of my top 5 favorite Marvel Legends. Alright? So, I'll see you guys next time. Brock the Best, out. Sorry that this video was so long.